Alright, what's this? It's a new laser update.
Laser update. It's the new year, and some people seem to think that any day now, laser will replace the stable build of OS completely. And that's not really how things are going. For the foreseeable future, both versions of the game can coexist on a computer, and this change to default apps is making that more practical.
Now, if you have both games installed, you'll basically be able to choose which game you want to open files with. We're using the latest Windows APIs, which means that you can actually see the default apps in the Windows settings page, or you can just right-click, go to open with, and adjust which default you want.
A big reason why laser isn't straight up replacing stable is that laser is still missing essential features, ones that stable has had for years. Every update adds more of those familiar features, of course, like your friends are now highlighted on the leaderboards, and you can obsessively stalk top players again.
Notifications for friends coming online finally. Important caveat is that the overlay doesn't yet show updated statuses for friends, but that will come soon.
Interesting.
Laser's editor is where most of Stable's features are missing, probably because it's the most complex part of the game. Piece by piece, these features are also coming back, like the long-awaited addition of bookmarks. Mappers use these to separate sections of a song, and Laser brought them back with Stable's shortcuts too.
W.
You can also see storyboards in the editor now. The Beat Snap Divisor shortcut was changed from Control-Shift-Scroll to Control-Scroll, matching Stable. You can once again choose distinct backgrounds per difficulty.
Chat, I'm just saying. Actually, I'm not sure if I want to leak this yet. Yeah, I'm not going to leak it yet.
Has a cool side effect. You can also choose distinct audio files per difficulty. Stable didn't support this. You'd previously have to edit the .osu file. In the timing screen, you can increase the metronome speed by holding Control. This is really useful for precise timing. And as you'd expect coming from Stable, this doubles the speed for common snap divisors, then triples the speed for triplets. Laser now applies new combos after breaks automatically.
Do you mind watching this thoughtfully and truthfully?
Hold on.
And any new
all the way to the
combos can
end?
finally have their colors manually set. More specifically, the start of the color rotation changes. So if you have like rainbow colors, overriding from blue to red will make the following combo orange, then yellow, and so on.
Whoa, rainbows.
Specific to Laser, whenever the color rotation is manually set, you'll also see the color highlighted on the button.
The combo color override control, traditionally known as color hacks, is really nicely implemented. Spaceman did a great job on that. It all feels very polished compared to how it was in Stable, so I'm very happy with how that one went.
This feature even works when the sidebar is minimized, which, you know, it's pretty cool.
We're continuing to work towards an iOS
Bro is
release.
mapping
We
on
added
a
this disclaimer
phone!
notification the first time you get into iOS, letting you know that the game is kind of like substandard. I want to get the release out as soon as possible, but I also want to prepare people for what they're getting themselves into. That only pops up once, so it's not going to be annoying or anything. The other change for iOS is now you can properly select files from the game, so it'll bring up the native iOS file selector and work for once.
Dude,
The fact that we're
when
going to limit the
Osu
iOS
is like
release to
out of
features
test
as
flight on
only
iOS,
initially
that's
at
going to
least,
change the
has
game.
kind of also
That's
contributed to
going to
changes on
change the
desktop
game.
with the ability to store your featured artist preference. It just automatically remembers the state of that filter. It is the only filter which is saved right now, and people have said that they want all the filters to save, and I think we will get those added at a later point.
So what's left to do before an App Store release?
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
it's
Pishy
mostly-
Beard!
I think it's mostly waiting on me. Like, I could push one out today, basically. I've got a backlog of changes from Frenzy, which I need to review, and then it's just...
Frenzy is a contributor?
preparations to kind of do the App Store release, all the Apple side requirements to make it happen. I'm just trying to clear out my to-do list of other tasks first before switching to iOS.
I'm sure you already know this. The Relax mod automatically clicks for you. But if you look here, you'll see that it consistently clicks early by apparently 12 milliseconds. Meanwhile, in Laser, it was clicking only 3 milliseconds early, making Relax minutely harder on Laser than Stable. So now they're consistent.
Ah, interesting.
Also, if you use this feature a lot, you'll be happy to know that exiting the song select, then playing the map again will retain your previous play's timing data. This only works if you don't play any other map in between, though, so keep that
That's
in mind,
useful.
I guess. Laser
Convenient.
has a new skin element for active mods. This doesn't replace the one in the top right, but it can be useful for stuff like stream overlays. And speaking of skins,
Oh, and that one actually added the ability to rename skins, which is another huge one. I
Huh?
don't have much to say there, apart from the fact that it's kind of a temporary setup for now. We do have plans to expand out the skin selection.
Dude,
to
renaming
its own
skins is such a
screen and
pain
give it,
because you have to do it in the
space to
INI,
visit,
not
so
just the
people can
folder.
more easily, view their skins, preview their skins, and pin favorite skins, that kind of stuff. That'll
Laser W.
and we'll end things with multiplayer. A relatively big multiplayer change is on the way, and devs have been polishing up a few related things. Like, there's now a button letting you filter out lobbies where people are currently playing, a visual bug with these star rating indicators was fixed, and Lazer's auto start feature now has a 10 seconds option, in case you're just there to blast through maps or something.
Hell yeah.
As for the upcoming big multiplayer change,
Yeah, I'm reading through them now. Let me just. Hey, Smoogie. What state is multiplayer freestyle in right now? Is it reviewable?
Yeah,
Should we push it out in this release, or did you want to like?
I mean it's done, but I think it still requires social validation stuff.
Okay. Maybe next release then.
got it. I assumed that was going to be the big start of
Chat,
the
the
year feature, like
Osu
we did last year,
skyscraper
but-
is real.
Yeah, so usually at the end of the year we make a push for a specific feature, and we didn't really do that this year. Ephemeral was in Japan, and I discussed with him like the
Wait,
forward
that's
direction we're
Ephemeral?
taking
I've
on
never
the
seen
development
him.
path and the tribulations
No
I guess,
way!
that we have
The
with,
goat!
open source development and a small team. So I took a step back and discussed it with Ephemeral and the other devs on the team, and we've made some changes over the last few weeks to how we operate and how we operate as a team, how we manage tasks, manage issues, and I think we'll continue to make changes there. It's part of what I like to do at the end of the year, revisit how we're doing things and make sure we are operating as efficiently as we can. That was a bit of a tangent from what you asked, but
Wait, that was it? No.
freestyle. Anyway,
Fuck. It ended too soon. Wait, Pishy's a multi-counter confirmed.
And you can
Ah, Pishy Fat 3. Chat, do not make a multi-account. You will get banned.